So yeah, if you're ever nervous about vlogging and you wanted to pick a less busy time to come to London, this isn't it. But if you wanted to throw yourself into the deep end and have literally hundreds of people watch you, then come to London and do it in this period. Boy. I always have such grand plans for all the things that I'm going to achieve in these few days off, but honestly, what ends up happening is I'm catching up on all of the sleep debt that I've accumulated pretty much over the last year. I looked at my Whoop and it was like 4 days in a row of 100% sleep, which I have never ever achieved, not even a single one, unless I've been on holiday. And then the first time I don't have to think about work, I get to sleep properly. It's pretty sad, really. But yeah, I think it just shows that this time is just a really important time for rest and just resetting for the new year. So I've just got to Battersea. I'm going to head in and walk to the gym. The gentrifiers have left London. I'll tell you what, the gentrifiers have not left Battersea because it's filling up again. It's so busy. Fair play to you content creators, man. The ones that just confidently vlog, because I'm hiding behind the big tree in Battersea to record a bit of commentary for this vlog. And I'll switch off for a bit because I do need a really good gym session after not gymming for about a week. And I'm already feeling quite reflective. I brought my notepad with me as well, so I'm going to try and write some stuff down. I'm not from here, so any weirdos that try and find me in Battersea, I'm rarely ever here. But I'm here today. So now for me is the extreme sport of trying to keep my wudu until Maghrib comes in, which is like only like 15 or 20 minutes. I have to try and keep my wudu. It's not looking good, bruv. So we'll see. And then once I've prayed Maghrib, I think I'm gonna chill, find somewhere to sit and eat and do a bit of brainstorming, brain dumping. Boy, this place is busy. Don't know what I was expecting. It's a Saturday in London. This is what I mean about the comfort of being able to pray in London generally. But I wish this brother knew. I could have shown him that there's a prayer room because he's currently just praying in a corner, which obviously I rate, I do it as well. But he didn't know that there was a prayer room. So I'm gonna, if he hasn't already prayed Maghrib, I might wait and tell him that there's a prayer room just 2 minutes away. Before that, I was just about to say that I nearly got pressure sold into buying some really expensive skincare that I didn't understand. I almost did it as well. I almost did it. My skin's not looking too good right now either. Needs some attention. Alright, so I've managed to keep my wudu just. Now, how the hell do I get downstairs? This place is so weirdly designed. They don't make it easy to get up and down floors. You have to like walk around. Sick. Managed to pray in Jama'at in the prayer room, which is really nice. And I'm going to be eating here for some chicken and steak. It's a chicken and steak grill. And I did check it was halal. Again, so sick in London. You'd be surprised, but a lot of these places, I don't want to say most, but a lot of these places do serve halal food, and I've been told that everything on the menu here is halal. So jokes, I've decided to pick this day to try and get comfortable vlogging. I'm just in a restaurant, having my solo meal, looking forward to it, but they've stuck me right in front of the entrance, so literally everyone's just watching me. I am hungry, boy, because I've only had breakfast, then went gym, then was just running back and forth until Maghrib came in. Did a little bit of window shopping, but yeah, finally sat down to eat. Solo meal, boy. I got a sweet 220 grams of fillet steak and some fries and some delicious salad. Bismillah. As you can see, alhamdulillah, the meal slapped. So just leaving the restaurant feeling very well fed. I really thought I was going to come out on the busiest weekend for shopping during the sales in London and do some mindful journaling. Yeah, that didn't happen. Look at the state of my hair. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna keep this hat firmly on until I start sweating. Yeah, let's go. I think big first question of today is, where do I get my morning coffee from? Because I have left it quite late. Do I go to my usual or just head straight into Soho? No, I can't lie, I caved. I came to my favourite local because I am clucking for a coffee, clucking. So we're gonna have one in here. So jokes because I was so comfortable doing this in another country, but in London it's just home, innit? It just feels there's a lot more apprehension, but I think for the most part people are just really curious than judgy. Maybe they're judgy, I don't know. I shouldn't care, but so sitting down and realised that good opportunity to engage our community. So one of the things that we do on Millennial Money is try and provoke some thought-provoking responses to questions, usually about people's jobs and salaries. So at the moment I'm going to do one which says, in your opinion, from what salary would you consider someone to be a high earner, probably in the UK? And it usually elicits a real diversity of responses. It's really interesting to see the psychology of people in these sorts of responses, and we usually get a lot of people engage. So I'm going to stick one of those out, see what happens. Turns out I'm not going to Farringdon, so we're going to go straight to Moorgate and then go to Soho and then finish off at Elephant and Castle. That coffee has gone straight through me, so I'm glad about that.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
It's always a bit strange coming in to the city when it's not for work, but that's London for you really if you want good gyms, good services. You have to come into the city. So yeah, this is also where I get off when I come into the office for work. Won't be long before we get back to it again in the big smoke. So it's not even been an hour since I posted on Millennial Money and I showed you guys, and we have had, well, over 1,000 responses or 1,000 people engaging. That's usually what happens whenever we talk or mention salaries in particular. It really does elicit a lot of responses. So I'll go back to those shortly and then tee up our next post. That's usually the tactic that we use to engage our community. Yeah, I've needed to switch up my training because just doing a gym split, I find it so boring. If I can add in a few combat sports into that, which is the aim today to get started, then I'll be pretty pleased. My lower back. Right, I'm gonna head up to the gym floor, do some mobility exercises. So I'm gonna pause this before I get told off. Yeah, usually I would follow that up with this exercise. Which really helps to unlock my lower back. Honestly, that mobility double exercise is like one of the best things. And then I usually do like dead hangs or pull-ups if I'm trying to do an active warm-up. But just these two exercises have been so transformative for me. So yeah, anyone else feeling extremely stiff, similar age to me, give these a go. They quite literally have transformed my quality of life. So usually set it for my legs, set it as high as possible. 30 minutes will do today. Quick start. Lay back and enjoy the compression recovery. And straight on with the Muji notebook. Finished up with my recovery session, and I just got the most wonderful news that two of my best friends in the world that I used to live with have just got engaged. So I've been trying to FaceTime them, but yeah, that's probably why I'm beaming at the moment. Yeah, very much the season of love in my friendship group, so it's really, really nice to be able to experience that and share that with my friends. And I didn't want to disturb anyone else in there, did actually manage to do some brainstorming, different to what I thought, but really thought-provoking, because I was just like writing, completely different exercise to what I expected, but probably a bit more useful than what I thought I would have done. I might stay in my gym clothes because it saved me getting changed when I go to do boxing later. And then, I'll see you later. So just left the spot. Pretty pleased with everything I managed to cop. Got a bag full of goods, and I actually don't feel like I've been bumped, even though it's quite expensive. There was a sale on, which is a pleasant surprise. I still haven't eaten, but I don't think I'm going to get time to eat. Oh my gosh, they have a nagari here. It's like my favourite Japanese coffee shop. Oh, should I go? No, I need to go. It's gonna be Maghrib in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna try and go see if the Soho Islamic Centre is open. I have a bit of an issue. Not an issue. I shouldn't say an issue. Astaghfirullah. But every time I go to that mosque, it's always closed. I end up having to pray in the street outside, or like go to a changing room. But I'm hoping it's going to be open, because there's no real convenient other place apart from the street side or a changing room to pray in Soho. So I'm going to skip food, might have to just train fasted, and then go and pray Maghrib, and then slowly make ways to go and see my friend. Funny, you basically come to this row where it's just hella pubs and bars, and turn a corner, still hella pubs and bars, and then somewhere on this street you, by some miracle, will find a mosque. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Yes, and it looks open. Soho Islamic Centre. In this row of shops, you have the Soho Social, hella pubs, and then right next to that is the Soho Islamic Centre. It does look open, so I'm going to quickly go in, pray Maghrib. So just leaving the masjid now. I guess a little correction is that I think, because they were quite hasty to shut the door again, I think basically if you make it in time for prayer at its allocated time, right at the beginning when they do the Jama'ah, then you will probably be able to pray there. Otherwise, I think they do close it outside of prayer times, which is fair enough, I guess. It's not ideal if you're sort of like running around and you just need somewhere clean and safe to pray. But yeah, just check the times, and if you make it in time, join the Jama'ah and the mosque will be open. But yeah, there's not many times that I've been able to pray inside that mosque. This was one of them. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I think I've lucked out, man. Just come to get a quick acai bowl straight after. So I'm just gonna have this before training, which is basically mainly fruit. Just came in here, I was saying how nervous I am about vlogging, and I met some Arabi brothers who were basically encouraging me to vlog. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. So it's topical. It's 2 days in a row. People were like, "Don't worry about it. Just keep doing it."
People will support eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, bro. Not the kind of interaction I expect in London, but it was just pure encouragement. So just keep doing it, vlogging. They subscribe to the new channel as well. So yeah, if you're ever nervous about vlogging and you wanted to pick a less busy time to come to London, this isn't it. But if you wanted to throw yourself into the deep end and have literally hundreds of people watch you, then come to London and do it in this period. Boy. Honestly, I don't know if you can tell, but this is bare nervy. This is bare nerve-wracking. But anyway, we'll get used to it one day. Right, finally got to Elephant and Castle. I am like 20 minutes late. But I hope when he sees this vlog, he understands and forgives me. Sorry, bro. But I found the gym. So we're going to be training at Gym Box. I've never trained at this Gym Box before. What's up? Here he is.
Said about me, well,
Here he is. Look how good he looks.
This
This is what happens when you leave corporate.
Yeah.
Look at he starts glowing.
Always got to look up, skin fresh.
That's to look good for you. I haven't been
gang.
to.
This guy got daily paper to
Nah,
train.
nah,
I love to see it.
No.
Yeah,
This is charity. Yeah, it's cool. Someone gave it to me. Gift
I hear
thing.
it. Got the whole ring, got the whole bags.
Jeez. I feel like a ute, man. Learning how to walk properly again. This isn't my sport. It will be though. Soon come, inshallah. Soon come.
Alright, so next we're gonna do.
This is where I'm going to do the stupid thing. This is where we're going to miss the different.
You're right. We're just gonna do a bit of footwork and one. Alright, what's it? Stay there. What's it? Throw the head shot. What's it? Alright, cross. What's it? Keep hands up. One, two, step back.
First ever volume. I was shook I was going to miss all the pads and everything. I've never done boxing before. It's my brother over here. I've known him over
Natural.
known him over 10 years.
Yeah, man, he's a natural.
Put me through the paces.
Easy.
First ever class.
Coming
Yeah,
again.
100%. 100%. You're coaching now, innit?
Yeah. Gym Box, Elephant Castle, easy.
Exactly. I'll put more details in here about that. But I'm gonna chill in the gym for a bit anyway. Yeah, worked up a sweat, boy. That was fun. That was actually my first ever boxing class. So don't watch the technique yet. I don't know if he's just gassing me up, but he said for my first ever class, I got some power, and the technique was decent. My footwork, that's hard, man. Footwork is hard in boxing. You don't realize how much of it is footwork. But basically, that's my boy from uni. We went to uni together. So we've known each other for over 10 years now. And yeah, I wanted to catch up with him properly, and we didn't get a chance because he's got his next client now. But just generally to hear about how come he decided to leave the stability and the money of a secure corporate job. He was absolutely smashing corporate as well, working in tech sales, earning a really, really good salary. But yeah, it's interesting and obviously I rate it just to see people have the courage to back themselves. Got his PT qualifications whilst he was working in corporate and decided to go for it and see what happens. I rate it so much. I rate the courage. I feel like I need to be a bit more courageous generally. Yeah, not necessarily by quitting my job, but just trying things and being okay with not knowing how it's going to turn out. Yeah, so rate this so much from my friend. Bro, I was just explaining to everyone like how much I rate that you just took the leap and like backed yourself, tried something that you were passionate about.
Have to, man. Only one life to do it, so have to, man.
How long were you thinking about like taking the plunge?
So I think I was thinking about it probably from like over a year. I'd say like I really thought about it from last summer.
Really?
Obviously, like it's a big change, so I had to take the time to really make sure I wanted to do it. Think about a lot of life, decisions, and that's what fucking I'm going for it. So,
what was your biggest fear?
My fear of failure, obviously, financial.
Yeah.
I think fear of success as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? That's a really good fear of success.
Yeah,
Hey,
tell
him.
Bro. Because obviously visibility and stuff, so it's like it takes time to get used to that idea. But yeah, man, enjoying the process.
How did you prepare before like taking the plunge? Like,
didn't prepare, man.
really?
No, I did. I kind of I done all the financials, like how much can I really afford this, like runtime, safety net, implications that mentally all that stuff. But I think when it came to it, was kind of like a, am I gonna do it now or never? I just said, I'm gonna do it. So
you're young enough now.
Exactly. So just back.
Boy, listen, this is what I mean. If you ever need some inspiration, if you ever need some coaching,
this is the guy. This is the guy. But yeah.
That's sick, man. I don't know what's going on today, but the lovely girls behind the till also just gave me a little pep talk about why I need to just not care and keep vlogging and just do it for myself and see what comes of it. It's like today in London was about me forcing myself into rejection therapy, but also the opposite happened because I just got loads of personal, sorry, I got loads of personal motivational speakers, basically. Sorry. Of everyone being like, yo, just do it. So, I guess I will.